So where's our brother?
The resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the His signal it can...
To examine the invasion's timeline of events for possible patterns in His behaviour. Establishing a timeline is difficult at present because of lack of reliable communications between Bureau sectors and staff. Preliminary models indicate ground zero of the invasion is located within the executive sector, which is where we are now. Once it became possible to interview surviving personnel, pinpointing the exact location should be feasible. Other outstanding questions that a timeline may help answer. How did the Hiss get past the internal lockdown? How does Hiss resonance advance through space, deliberately or uniformly? What is their ultimate goal? The outside world, a cross-dimensional destination? We don't know. If we understand the Hiss to be a force based on vibration and resonance, then perhaps their incantation, which is now the agreed upon term for their vocalizations, is an effort to express that resonance using human vocal cords and speech. Would there be differences in the incantation were recited in a different language? They mostly say mont and you. You want to listen. You want this to be true. You want these waves to drag you away. Are we the you the Hiss are referring to? God, they're trying to speak. What are they trying to say? Right. What do you got for me?
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late?
How is he? I need to know. He's clearly been affected by the Hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him. My brother. Or is he?
Of course. Now, Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful.
I was hoping to get a key card off her. I do kind of want to see my brother. She might have a quest as well.
Jesse, when you were down in research, did you run into a Dr. Rhea Underhill?
I didn't. Who is she?
She is a colleague of mine. A researcher studying a kind of extra-dimensional mold growing below research.
Well, I don't like the sound of that.
No one does. Look, I haven't heard from Rhea since the Hiss arrived. Would you mind having a look around for her next time you're in research?
Of course.
Thanks, Jesse. Now, what's on your mind?
Nothing. Okay, I'm getting too many side quests now. I want to clean them up before we carry on.
Oh, I will.
And honestly, we'll try and do what's-his-face ones first. Defeat his corrupted Guy, Hazard, Chode, Thompson, Heptonstall, and Remus. And they're all in maintenance, aren't they? Yeah. Okay, that's going to be a super fighty mission, so we might as well do it. Ventilation. Oh, we got one in Black Rock Quarry. Quarry entrance is our closest one. Alright, we'll start from ventilation then. These are going to be tough guys, but I think we can take them out. And the good thing about doing these side quests is that we get loads of ability points, so then we can eventually make all our like telekinetic stuff better. Like the launch one there. Right, so he's this way. There he is. He's only level 3. Pretty strong.
This was one of Alicia's ranger buddies.
He wasn't that strong at all. He was easy. Okay. So if I chuck a left down here, so I'll get into the Black Rock lab. Oh no, I've just literally went down the stairs. Ah, okay, what we'll do, we will go and fast travel to the Atlas chamber. It's kind of cool that we're getting NPCs hang out down here now. So it's not all just bad guys. We get some friendlies as well. Whoa! Die! It's tougher. Oh! Okay. This guy.
Another pouch
Yes,
for
he's down.
reach.
Sweet, this is going pretty well. Now to get to the Black Rock processing plant, we can go this way. Yeah, I remember this room. I haven't been here in a long time though. Oh, this is where that bird was. Okay, we do have level 5, so what was in here? It's just a shortcut round the back? I think it is. Who are they fighting? There. Hazard. It's gonna be easy. We just throw his grenades back at him. Must feel sorry for him.
Another old squad made of Horatius.
Okay. Coolant pumps, the NSC converters. That's gonna be tricky to get to, I reckon. We'll give it a go. Black Quarry will be easy to get to, but it will be tough as well because there's loads of enemies there. Right, please don't respawn a bunch of dudes. Okay, fast travel. Energy converters, that's good. Is there one for the coolant pumps as well? Yeah, there is. Okay, so we'll go energy converters, then coolant pumps, then the quarry. I reckon that'll be done. Up here. I thought we'd be in this part. Not? That surprises me. There it is. Flyer. Don't let him get that shield back. He's hiding from me. No! Oh, the amount of times I've just jumped off and killed myself. Drives me mad. What a dope. Okay. It's going too well. We're due to die. better this time.
Ouch. Just
That's
like
how you
Leash
do it.
said.
Hate them types of enemies. They are the most awkward ones to fight. We dropped him easy that time. Right, this time I'd like to go to the coolant pumps. I've got to go through a tunnel by the looks of things. I don't really remember going this way, but we must have. Oh, maybe I do. Yeah, I kind of do. A long time ago.
Shit. What now?
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He is very clever. He's trying to sneak in.
He is. Where do we go? I just saw him. What the? There it is! Oh, that's... I don't know what that is. What the frick is this? Stupid thing. Was that it? Oh, we killed it. Cool. Okay, I'd like to get out of here, please. You're saying there's more clog to defeat then? I'll have a little look just because I'm a good Samaritan. Oh, the clog doesn't look like it's back. No, we cleared all the clog. Right, so the last one is in the Black Rock Quarry. I think would be an easier way to go. Maybe this way? Yeah, there's the cave again. This isn't taken that long, thankfully. They've all been relatively straightforward. I've got a feeling this last one will be the toughest though, because the quarry is a really tricky area. Right. Quarry entrance. It's the best we're going to get. So he's right down where we triggered them explosives last night. Oh, and then things are still alive. It's just killing them. That was nice and quick.
Saw it coming though. I should get these back to him.
Cool. Right. Do this straight away. Get our reward, and then we'll go do the one for. Is her name Elizabeth? She wants to find her friend down in research. Probably, definitely dead.
Oh my god, did she have to write everything in her made-up gibberish code?
Here are the pouches. I found 6.
Well, that's all of them. Not counting mine. Well, I guess I'll just have to wear all of them. It sounds sappy, I know, but... well, it's all I can think to do.
Nothing's easy with the hiss. Is it rude to ask what's inside?
What's inside the pouches?
Too late now.
Now, the story's confidential, but, well, I guess I can tell you, being the director and all. So, the Bureau had heard rumors of a werewolf gathering upstate every full moon. Us being rookies, they sent us to confirm it was bullshit.
Hold on, is he about to tell me werewolves are real?
Turns out, there was an altered item that was creating violent gravitational anomalies during full moons. Oh, man, we nearly bit it that night. Well, to remember the occasion, we all bought silver bullets to wear around our necks, just in case we ever ran into another werewolf.
So why did you leave the Rangers?
Thought I could do more good here. Somebody's got to protect the people who protect everybody else, right?
I like that dude. And we got 4 ability points. Thank you, dude.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
It's got just the right amount of sass. Right, so the other mission is Old Growth. So she's below Central Research. So with these abilities, I mean, we could just get our health to maximum. Then we can start maybe concentrating on the energy. Have I been to research yet? Oh yeah, I have. Oh, I don't even know where she is. Below Central Research, it says. How do I get below Central Research? I do remember there being fungus here. Maybe it's down here. You thought I was going to miss you, didn't you, chest? I saw you with my keen eye. This has got to be the place. The pit. Can't get more below Central Research than this. It's taken over, hasn't it? That side as well. There's a generator here that I'm probably going to need. Friendly or? Probably friendly. She's locked in there.
Area's under quarantine. I wouldn't go in there without talking to Underhill first.
Yes,
even if
that's
you
what we need.
have, I still wouldn't go in.
Where's Underhill then? Is she not in there? Maybe she's up there. I love how I just don't use stairs anymore. I don't need to. No, Underhill. Level 6 these things are. That fungus explodes. Okay, I'm gonna backtrack. I feel like this isn't the right place. Underhill's definitely not in this room.
I hate guard duty down here.
Oh, there she is.
Excuse me? Are you lost?
No.
What's weird about a bunch of...
Okay, what's this one? Active threshold mold research. So you want to know how my mold research is getting on, Casper? Here it is. Microscopic organisms similar in appearance to something construct the architecture of the mold. I do not understand if these somethings are the original disseminators of the mold or are bitten by some fungal infection. The mold is the most prolific and durable organism I've ever seen. I theorise there is a mold source located somewhere on our side of the threshold, rooted here to accelerate growth in our dimension. I refer to this yet unknown source as Mold 1. The mold produces an enticing aroma to encourage human consumption of itself. It propagates in the chest cavity and quickly subsumes the entire body, seizing control of motor functions. This behaviour was not observed when I first arrived, meaning the mold has adapted to our presence, targeting our biological imperatives as a way to spread. It is truly an ingenious little thing. A full report will be ready soon. Keep your slacks on.
Shut up.
Let's read this report as well. Threshold Utility Research. Hey, cheers, Stoner. Thank you for the host, man. How you doing, buddy? Dr. Darling's recently penned essay titled contains some glaring omissions that a film must shine a light on. Firstly, the entire premise of the essay is that the quarry threshold is beneficial to the Bureau while the mould is actively hostile, to use his words. We can't determine the worth of these dimensions. She's saying that the mould is actually quite helpful. We shouldn't dismiss it. How you doing, man? I'm pretty good, mate. Killed loads of bosses this stream, so I'm happy with our progress. You still playing the crew?
Do you normally barge into people's private workspaces?
You got a new kitten.
Clearly
That's
doesn't
amazing.
know
What
who
have you
she's
called your
talking
kitten?
Shouldn't
I
we
love
be in
cats,
a safe
man.
room?
Why? Because of those hiss things the Rangers keep going on about. Haven't you people sorted that out yet? The situation down here could spell doom for the Bureau.
You mean this mold?
Correct. Perhaps you could help me. I require samples of various mold strains, and the mold has made the environment far too dangerous for me to fetch them myself.
Really? Mold samples? I thought this could spell doom.
It could, and it will, whoever you are.
We're the director.
The mold is spreading. We need to find the source before it spreads too far.
And these samples will do that?
No. Samples of 5 unique strains, when blended properly, will allow you to travel deeper into the pit where I've pinpointed the approximate location of the source of the mold.
Okay. So what do these samples look like?
Similar to the one on my table there. I've made a list of the samples I need here.
Oh, very helpful.
You'll
Thank
find
you.
them throughout the threshold.
I'll take a look. My name's Jessie, by the way.
I'm sure it is.
She don't give a toss. Oh, this looks tricky. Collect 5 mold samples. All in the active threshold.
Thanks for the
It's
information.
called Charlie. He's so adorable. Awesome.
My pleasure.
What kind of cat is he? Do you know? Or what colour is he? That is super cute. Right, this must be the way to go. Grows near fresh corpses.
It smells so sweet down here. Suddenly I'm really hungry. I wonder how this mold tastes.
Am I being followed? There's no map down here either. This could be tricky. He's white, blonde, ginger and black. Man, so he's a ton of different colours. That's awesome. And how's he settling into his new home? Is he getting on alright?
Are those people?
This is going to be tough. Okay. Ow. Stop spitting at me. I'm going to die. I'm not used to being in here. No! What the fuck? Well, this is a tough area. We'll give that another go. Don't know if maybe I'm too underprepared to tackle that bit yet. Oh, he sucks on the blanket as well. That's so cute. He's starting from here. Why would you do that to me? Punishing me for death. That's not cool. Oh, brilliant. I'm happy for you, Stoner. The cat that we have, we only got the one. But he was about 2 when we got him, so he wasn't quite a kitten, so we missed out on all that really, really cute initial bit. But he's still like a big kitten now. He still loves to play around and stuff. Right. So that feels his best. Cool. Tired, take it easy. Reload, reload. I've done really well before I got hurt loads. More up here. Oh, I'm gonna die again. Oh man, I'm an idiot. Oh, it homes in. Oh, don't die. Whew, I think I got it. Cats really are awesome, I agree, dude. I don't think I can go in down there yet. That'll hurt me. Oh, is that some of the mould? It is. Cool.
This looks like a good one.
Right, we found the one that grows near desks. Oh, it's only a couple of months. I'm so jealous. Oh, the floor hurts me as well. Oh, I'm happy for you. So, who does he hang around with the most? Does he hang around with you the most? Right, so there's staircases, televisions, toilets, and fresh corpses. And they're corpses. Oh, crap. Okay, I need to work out what part of the ground is bad for me. Over there. This is getting super confusing. Hopefully we'll be alright. Ah, there's another part. Okay, this is the TVs.
One of Underhill's samples.
Cool. 2 down. 4 to go. So basically, they're just in every nook and cranny. So, like, there'd definitely be some in here. You would assume, anyway. Oh, maybe not. Ah, cool. One underneath. I'll take it as a win for me. Right, toilets, fresh corpses. God. So I came from there. Looks like there's something hidden over that way. Or is it just another way round? Oh, I needed the health. Cool, a control point. That would definitely help me out. That's a radio. This might be the fresh corpses one. In fact, there's only 2 more. The fresh corpses and the toilets. This is the fresh corpses.
This must be one of the samples.
Right, 1 more. Little hidden pathway, but not what we needed. The weapon mods are full. Okay. Let's delete a few of these. Don't want any level 2s of anything. Toilets we got fine. Toilets. We came through there. No, just chests here. Oh god! They want to fight? I don't see toilets anywhere. Okay, in the interest of time, I'm going to quickly find where this is. Control. Mold by toilet. Mold type B. Right. Bottom left hand side corner of the main pit chamber, you'll see an opening with a toilet sign next to it. Will I? Okay. There should be a sign with a toilet. Oh, here we go. You up there? Yes.
This looks like a good one.
We got him. What's through here?
That's all 5 samples. I should get these back to Underhill.
Probably a chest or something. Oh, I've been in here. Okay, cool. Take these back. Wasn't so bad. I think we have to jump down there next. Also, did just see online that electrical box is used to restart the lift. So I'll just do that real quick.
You look like a woman with mold.
I found all 5.
Mold.
But I kind of wanted to eat them.
The mold has that effect on some people. Likely due to the fact it's not actually mold or even of this dimension. I suspect it is the result of 2 incompatible molecular structures, one dominant, coming into contact. I call it mold or fungus because it's closer in appearance and behavior than anything else we know. Except perhaps bacteria.
She reminds me of my old biology teacher.
Did you happen to meet any more members of my ranger detail?
I didn't see any rangers. Just walking mold people. Unless...
That's them.
Yes. If you found mold people, you found my rangers. I refer to the creatures as hosts. They, like other unwary agents, succumbed to the appetite. But that's nothing for you to worry about. The pill I'm about to make with these samples will make the lower level perfectly safe to traverse. It has the added benefit of immunizing you against the pit's toxic spores.
Awesome. Maybe the pain in my
ask to
ass.
see your credentials.
There. That didn't take too long now, did it? Ingest this pill, then go and find the source of the mold. Only there can we begin to understand how to stop it.
Take a mystery pill because a rude lady in a hazmat suit tells you to. Great idea, Jesse.
Ugh. Honestly, did you want me to wrap it in cheese?
Not the taste, the smell. It stinks in here now.
Good. That means the pill is working. The worse it smells, the safer you'll be. Now go. Find the source.
Okay, let's hear about what else she has to say, because I didn't listen to it previously.
Have you worked with Emily Pope?
Our paths have crossed. Darling arranged for us to have a coffee. A meeting of the minds, he called it. She's talented. I can certainly see her doing well here.
I feel like there's a but coming.
But she's drunk a bit too much of the Bureau's proverbial Kool-Aid. She shouldn't be afraid to forge ahead on her own. Science is skepticism. everything must be questioned before the truth can emerge.
So, is Darling your boss?
If you insist on clinging to such outdated hierarchies, then yes. However, I would argue that our fields are too dissimilar for one to manage the other. Of course, Darling would much prefer to find his own miracle solution to the Bureau's fungal frustrations. He always needs to be the hero.
Wonder if we'll ever meet Darling. Seen him in like the real life television shorts or whatever. Wonder if he'll actually be like a rendered character.
So tell me again how you came to work at the Bureau?
Well, like I said, I was brought in as a special advisor. A temporary position, you see. Although that's not the whole truth. I was employed here for a time, straight out of university. After a decade of admittedly fascinating work in threshold research and regulation, I began to chafe under the bureaucracy. I needed a change. Not that academia was so different.
And then the mold happened.
About 4 months ago, yes. Since my departure from the Bureau, they hadn't been able to find my equal in threshold analysis. Darling and I had kept in touch over the years, meeting at conferences and the like. He called me, and I booked a flight. I've never been able to say no to a man with a dangerous alien biosphere.
I quite like her.
I had to leave my post in the middle of term, but so be it.
So she's a professor. That explains a lot.
Right, finally, the mold hosts. You don't mind if we kill them?
The mold seems to be having some weird effects on things.
Indeed. Even people are susceptible. The fungus grows rapidly within the chest cavity, killing the host. Luckily, one must ingest the stalks to become infected.
Don't eat the mold. Okay.
It's an easy rule to
We've
follow.
always cremated the infected bodies after autopsy, but I believe there may be another stage of maturity. A blooming, if you will.
I never thought the word blooming would sound so horrible.
Right, okay, let's get out of here.
Thanks for the information.
My pleasure. Let's carry on then.
So investigate pit. Would they have respawned these dudes? No, thankfully not.
This must be the pit Underhill was talking about.
Oh man, that's weird. Oh. Okay, we made it. So can we now step on the mold ground? I think we can. Off the track. Oh, everything's exploding around me. There we go. Through here. Get well balloon. Oh, we saw this on the containment floor, I think. This item was used in the children's ward of a local hospital. Witnesses do not recall where the balloon came from. Therapy dogs, part of a program called Meant to Comfort the Sick Children, were noticeably attracted to the item. They reportedly jumped at the item, licking it when they could. Sounds like a normal dog. The children claimed the dogs began walking through the halls of the hospital at night, howling in a low pitch. One child described the sound as singing. A few days later, the dogs were all discovered dead, a dark substance leaking from there. The hospital staff called local authorities, who called the CDC. Bureau agents intercepted this call and arrived at the scene within hours. The item was taken to evaluation along with the remains of the dogs. Oh no! Isn't that a sad ending? Poor dogs, what did they ever do? Lick the balloon.
Oh god. The further I go, the worse it smells.
Oh, they are. Rank 9. Rangers. Hey, welcome back, Tom. Thank you for returning, dude. Appreciate it, man. Hope the pots are all stick and span. Oh no, it just spat all over me. Okay, I didn't know they could do that. Now I do. Oh, oh, no, 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 no. I'm so dead. Get up there, get up there. I'm so dead. Unless he drops health. He drops a smidgen of health. So we're in like an so apparently they've got the other problem of underground there being a ton of mould. And sent to investigate this mould. So that's where we just came down from. There's branching paths. This is a dead end. Cool. And there's no map down here. It's an unmapped area. Which is just delightful, of course. Okay. This way then. This stuff will blow them up. It's a bit easier to manage. Cool. Right, is there more? Oh, the mannequins! Wasn't mannequin one of the objects of powers that I have to stop? I don't know. Well, I have heard that there is a mannequin. There's something wrong with it.
These things killed them all. There are so many. You're listening. Get out.
Oh no. I don't think I want to hang out around here.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty.
This is a boss fight if I've ever seen one.
No.
Okay, if in doubt, shoot the big glowing blue ball. Okay, that hones in. We can do this. Oh no! Yeah, it didn't like that. Oh, it hit hard. That hit so hard all of a sudden. That was horribly tough. So the problem there is that I wasted all of my energy by sprinting to dodge the little projectiles. Okay, so I need to have way better management. Oh, look how fucking far away we are. Whoa. Oh man. That would have surely killed me. Feels almost like a Dark Souls boss up there all the way back here. There's something up there as well that I missed.
Is that the source?
Okay, let's try this again.
Kind of pretty. Nope. No.
Totally. I'm guessing one of these arms will slowly die. Right, can I dodge it from here? No, it does try and base it. Something's come down here with it. Oh. And the good thing is this is giving health. god. Okay, we're gonna struggle with this one, aren't we? I think them enemies drop down from that last room, so we'll have to kill them ones. Although they did provide a nice bit of health, but I'd much rather just concentrate on the boss. Okay, we can do this. I think it's going to be a tougher boss than the anchor. Okay. Oh, there's one there as well, so that makes sense, because 3 came down. There's 3 here. Right.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty.
I'm really hoping that after 2 eyes start to break off and be damaged more. Oh, how far to get back that bit. We've got full health though. So you can just don't even need to sprint. That's how you dodge that attack right there. Oh, we got it. Oh, no, you can make this come down. Fuck. Okay, so at the final bit of the fight, the floor becomes deadly and you have to get up on them platforms. Not a problem. We can do it. We can definitely do it. His health pool is actually pretty low. So what's this, 5th time lucky or something like that? I love seeing how my frames tank when I do that on stream. In game it's fine, but the stream can't handle that fast movement. Right, annoying me. Oh, he comes from up there. Right, okay. I'm so ready to do it this time.
Is
Remember,
that
the floor gets deadly.
It's kind of pretty. Nope. No.
Oh, it's the right one. go. That's what we need. No! Oh, his balls are dead. Fuck. Oh, dude. It gets crazy at that second bit. All the explosive balls are dropping on me. We want to make a katana. Why can't it doesn't let you create a non-magic item? I don't know what D&D Beyond is. How comes it's not letting you do whatever you want to do? That's a shame though. I'm glad you can't make a kick-ass katana. God, this boss is we're getting so close. It's that last hurdle. So I need to be careful when all the things drop around me. Hopefully that dude won't chase me down. I'm taking a bit of a risk, but I will.
Is that the source? It's
Oh, okay.
kind of...
That seems like a... Fuck. No! Before we even start then.
Nope. No.
Why is the floor deadly now? There's no way we're doing it. Well, I learned that the hard way. We have to kill the three that follow me down. Is there more? That attempt threw in loads of new stuff there. I'm gonna make a samurai character. Wait, so what? You can't make a non-magic item. So on the whole website, you can only make magic items? That sounds... I mean, I know nothing about D&D, but that sounds silly. God damn it. We've come so close. We've come probably about like 4 or 5 shots away on a few occasions. Right. Come on, I might as well just kill you, because I know you can't ruin my day anyway. Oh, they're all there. So I think it just spawns them in if I don't kill them here. Which is annoying, so you can't just rush to the boss. Right. Now if more spawn in, then they're coming from somewhere else.
Is that the source? It's kind of pretty.
Oh right, it sounds like there's some weird contingency there.
Nope. No.
No. Oh well, we got full health. Dropped up loads of ammo there. I've got to hit them balls if I want to get health back. Oh crap. Dodge. 2. Oh, 3? Is it not a third? So close, it's so far. Okay, here comes the bad guys. Oh crap. I'm dead. Fuck, that is so hard. That last little bit, because I can't go on the ground. This is probably what I'm going to spend the rest of the stream doing. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay. Just manage my gliding better. And obviously dodge them bits more.